Sitting here with Jethrox, DJ ESP, Jethrox, and are you guys having a good time so far?
Really good, man. This was a really big event, and everybody knows it's a real trick to pull off something of this magnitude, but it's super smooth. Everyone's having a great time. It's a beautiful space, and I'm really happy to be here. I'm really glad that everyone's been so cooperative and enthusiastic this whole weekend. Yeah.
A little stressful at times, but other than that, smooth and having a good time. Great time.
What would you say the most stressful thing about throwing a party like this is?
Just the amount of people that you're dealing with here. I don't know. We just had more people show up than, well, we didn't have more people show up than we planned, but more people than the space could actually hold, so it had some problems with that, and that just made the owners a little bit stressful. Not us, though, until they yelled at us.
So, what have you guys been working on, like music-wise?
Well, both of our labels are, quite prominent worldwide, and there is quite few American techno labels, and things just seem to be getting better and better, especially as the rest of the world finds out through attraction of our labels at our parties what the Midwest scene is. I've been fortunate enough to travel all over the world, and there's nothing, there's nothing like the energy here, and it's kind of our little secret, and we're in no hurry to share with anyone, because oftentimes they just suck it out of you, and so we're just living it up. And it's really we're really happy with the way things are going, and keep. Well, so far so good. I mean, it's just a lot of it is the promoter staying true to the music, and so it's
several thousand people here, and I think this is about as underground as it gets as far as a festival type of thing.
How many people did you say?
Oh, over a few thousand.
Yeah, what was the number? I couldn't get it enough. Okay.
Over a few thousand.
What do you guys have anything to say, like, about the old school days and how you guys got started, and what it takes to organize something like this? I was talking to Mixmaster last night, and thinking a lot about it, was how much organization it takes and motivation to be the person in charge, and things along that line. Goodwill for people and not running a bunch of promotions.
Well, we try to make our promotion a reflection of artistry, just the way all the quality acts and live acts and DJs that we book in, this promotion is as much art as the actual music that people are fortunate enough to hear. In America, you can't hear this music on the radio or at clubs, and it's making this stuff available it's a trick. And Kurt X from Drop Bass is one of the foremost in learning the ins and outs of getting the job done, and the Midwest owes almost everything to him, and he's consistently stayed true to the origin of this music, and as far as I can tell, it will always be there.
You're gonna make me cry, man.
Tell me what you started out spinning.
Spinning? I don't know. I just bought techno records, really, but never really bought records until I focused more on harder music, not hardcore, but just harder, darker, noisier music. So I like to spin, but I buy a lot of everything.
Yeah. Comments about that?
About what? Oh, it's all just. Yeah, it's all just tongue in cheek. I don't know. I think if I had to be attracted to anything, it would be the dark side. But I mean, I'm not. All the fluffy rave stuff just gets kind of gets to you after a while. So it seems a little more right to represent like the darker side of things, the whole scene and everything, and just push that to the limits, I guess, and I don't know, do whatever we want, I guess.
It's a, it's a metaphor for self-exploration, and we can get away a little bit from conventional society, and we're all on a path to find ourselves nowadays in a pretty chaotic time in history. It's a little bit like Ozzy. Everyone loves Ozzy, everyone loves Kiss, and everyone loves Black Sabbath, but they don't really consider them full-on Satanists. And that's the same with us. We're having a really good time, and it's all a metaphor for just getting a little crazy, not too crazy, but just having fun, and it's a rock and roll world. It's
50 years, you guys are gonna have a reunion tour?
Oh, totally, bro.
All right. I heard someone explain to me about the Burning Man, but a lot of people don't know. Could you explain about the Burning Man?
Well, all I know, it's just a pagan ritual, I guess, that has to do with the ending of winter and the coming of summer. And in the pagan times, I guess, they just burn like this wicker man to sacrifice things to their gods, in symbols of man to their gods, so that their crops or whatever, their world goes good for the next year. We just do it because it looks cool.
All right. Yeah, you got any last comments?
I just want to thank everybody for being so supportive of us, and trusting that what we're doing is going in the right direction. At times some people feel a little bit confused or perplexed, but like I said earlier, it's all part of a path of self-exploration, and we're all headed in the right direction. Life is long, and it's important to discover what you really want, and this techno music helps purify the mind and the soul, and things become clearer what's really important. And once they're clear, it's important to follow those things and chase them, just like any of your dreams. This is part of an experiment, and it's worked for a lot of people. We see a lot of turnover in the scene nowadays, and a lot of people think that's a bad thing, but as leaders, sometimes you can look at it as a good thing, that people are coming to grips with themselves and their quests, and they may choose to move on and pursue the path of their desire, and this is all about life and becoming centered and having a good time while you're young, and then finding out what's most important and living it up after that.
I guess he pretty much summed it up, but I just thanks to everybody too for coming out and making this probably like one of the best parties that's ever happened in this scene, maybe even in this whole country, and who knows where else. But we're only 4 years into this, and this is like, I don't know, this is only the beginning of what's gonna turn into a real crazy thing, and then we're all gonna explode.
Sounds good.